Okay, so here's an equation. It's got rational expressions. We want to solve it. By the way, note to self, x cannot be 3. On that last problem, I forgot to check that at the end, but we didn't get 0, so it was okay. But we do need to keep that in mind. All right. I'm going to write this a little bit different. Maybe it'll make it easier to see. I'm going to leave a little space for what I'll be multiplying by, and I'm going to be multiplying by the LCD. Now, remember that's 9 over 1, if you need to see it as a fraction. The LCD here is going to be just x minus 3. So everything gets multiplied by x minus 3. And I'll use parentheses. So this gets multiplied by x minus 3, this gets multiplied by x minus 3, and the 9 gets multiplied by x minus 3. Okay? So don't forget to multiply the 9. Sometimes students forget that. All right, that's the LCD. This gets an LCD, this gets an LCD, and the 9 gets an LCD. Okay? Great news. These cancel, and then I can just simplify what I've got left here. So I've got x equals 3 plus, and then I'll go ahead and distribute here. 9x minus 27. Or you could write 9 times x minus 3 and then distribute. Okay, so now what do we have? We have x equals, so I'm going to be simplifying on both sides. The left side was just an x, so not a lot to do there. 9x, and then what's 3 and negative 27? Minus 24? Okay, great. And then I'm going to get x on one side, so let me subtract the 9x. And I get negative 8x equals negative 24. So just be careful with your negative signs. Take your time. Don't rush through it. And then I'll divide it by negative 8. And I get x equals 3. And I'm just about to put a box around it when I remember, oh, this is rational expressions. Some things can't be x. Uh-oh. That's the one thing x couldn't be, was 3. And that's what we got for our answer. What does that mean? It means there's no solution. So we got an answer, x equals 3. I shouldn't put a box around that. Let me put a box around that. This was our answer, but earlier we said x cannot be 3 because that makes the denominator 0. So we got an answer, but it was the one thing we couldn't have. So that means there's no solution. I wondered why that was going to go so quick on that.